some of us are having a hard time feeling into the energy of freedom that is wanting to meet us, because we've been taught to perceive freedom in such a specific way. Freedom does not come from what others allow of us. And yes, there may be people out there who are physically trapped in an environment that they don't have a way out of. Some of those things is some of those environments are our minds. I'm hearing that we are letting our minds and our situation control how and what we are allowed to feel. And we're not allowing things, people, places, and parts of us to be let go of, to be evolved or grown, or just simply present. Just simply present. But there's this amount of presence that you have been taking the time with your creative process and your creative path. You have been taking the time to celebrate all of the hard work that you have stepped to, that you have allowed. Good morning. I just woke up. Not going to be controlled by how we look in order to know that our word is worthy of being carried forward. Yeah, our word is worthy of being carried forward regardless of how we look. The Hierophant, you have some people out there to teach. You are the teacher. You have this infinite wisdom that you've been rolling and scrolling through for a long time. You've been in the process of being activated. You have spirits of the past, ancestors guiding you right now, and they're kindred spirits. They make you feel this piece of home, this piece of self and inner recognition, this piece of accomplishment and success. This is what is in store for you, is all of your work that you have poured in, all of your soul that you have poured in, times infinite amounts of impact and accountability and creative completions. Your projects, yourself, your energy is meant to be seen. It's meant to be held. It's meant to be progressed and moved forward by others. Other people can't start their part of the journey until you embody and embrace yours with a little bit more vigor, a little bit more emperor-like energy in your home, in your study, in the things that you are choosing to spiritually embody. Yeah? Alter your perception of your dreams. Maybe your dreams aren't for you to decide on. Maybe your dreams are for you to create energy with. And you're creating an energy that you're responding to. Right? You're creating an energy that you're responding to, but you don't feel like you're going to be caught with the gentleness that the sisters have promised you. Possibly the Seven Sisters, possibly connected to Pleiades, definitely high visionary. You have the ability to see things from a very wild, avant-garde perspective, very heart-centered perspective. We have the Green Man embracing your wildness, embracing the spontaneity that you have inherently inside of you, and continuing to allow that to grow outside of you, right? Giving what is worth. And that does not mean that you have to sit there and analyze everything that comes out of your mouth all the time that you are giving, but just giving it because it feels worthy to give it, because it's a movement and an exchange of energy, because it's an investment in yourself and in others in the direction of peace, expansion, growth, healing, providing uninhibited space to people, you know? Seek loving relationships and cherish friendships on the bottom of the deck here. So the green man and the spirit familiar. So you probably have an animal that really helps you move through some of your darker moments or some of your more challenging moments, and just contemplate on loving, communing, living, opening, expanding. Even contemplate on the darker sides of it, the death sides of it, right? Everything dies. Ouroboros. You have life creation, or creation, life, and destruction for renewal, right? The creation of life and the destruction for renewal, and why you're doing it, and everything else in between, right? Yeah. I just woke up, so if you have to question, you must create space to receive the answer clearly. With choosing to re-listen to what they are replaying, what makes the words memorable, connected, truth perceived when saw and felt as she is. Truth perceived when saw and felt as she is. When I say I don't have time for me, I am saying that I don't value my time with myself. The choice to choose what we give in our time, what we give to our time, how we perceive the tone of this time, how we are fueled, energized, or drained by this emotion in our timeline. We choose. Just some channeled messages. The Raven and the Evil have been coming up a lot, and from my interaction with them, they are not for the faint-hearted. They are definitely the Raven. I mean, I don't know if this is a crow or a raven, but they are definitely here to teach you about your highest energetic being. Your highest energetic being, the highest energy that you can envision from yourself is what they are here to teach you. The real truth. Your real truth. Be brave enough to be honest enough to go for your real truth, because the sooner you express your perspective or your perception on the cycles of life that you have been through, right? In your big ideas, in your visionary-like self, with your visionary-like self, the sooner you express that, the more your cells are going to align with the words that you speak, the more the manifestation of your light being is being anchored into this earth. And we all know that the light being anchored into this earth can be quite illuminating and painful, but only give attention, only write down, only save, only record the things that are actually building your reality. You can use the things that don't flow or cause you resistance. You can use those things in such a way that you're taking your time to flow with them so that they can flow as a part of your journey instead of separating yourself from them. But some of you might be going through a separation between what is my word, what is it worth? Some of you might have this dualistic view of wanting to calm the war inside of yourself, but not knowing if you are worthy of living a peaceful life. You are. You're victorious. We have the Six of Wands on the bottom. That's victory. That's being in the spotlight. But you're holding something back. You may not feel like you have enough of something. You may not feel like people will understand you or people will be able to receive you for what you have. And it may feel small to you and small to the people that you've been surrounding yourself with, because you've kept yourself small for so long. You've kept yourself small. You've kept yourself in the arms of a love that limited your being, your soul, your passion, your inspiration. Playing it safe. Somebody's playing it way too safe. Don't not be safe, but I think we're all being inherently taught that it does not matter how sure-footed we may feel stepping into the ground, like Earth may feel sure-footed, right? But we've been in other planetary systems before. Sure-footed, bottom of the deck. Having a little bit of flow with your stability. Can I get a side of a flow with my breakfast, please? And some of you just want to be fucking free already. Some of you want to trust yourselves already. Some of you want to just dive into your sacral existence, your creative existence already, and do it from a very feminine, grounded space. Very wondrous, expansive space. A very nurturing, a very, you're providing all of the sustenance that you need in order to thrive. And it's been a long time coming. You've taken your time, you've been patient, you have given so much energy to your growth. So much energy to your growth, so much energy to your growth, so much energy to your true vision. Like, I feel you fluttering and quaking in the presence of your highest being, because it's unbelievable. And it's coming in like now. You're feeling these energies right fucking now. You're feeling these energies right now. Ugh. And you're being told to take time for the conversion. Take time for the switchover. Take time for the transfer. Like, some of you guys are about to receive a big download, a big transfer of energy that is just, you are never looking back after this. You are never looking back after this. Your life will never be the same after this. After you step into and embody this beckoning, this light, this destiny that you were always coming into, the opportunity that comes to you from such a beautiful, innocent, pure space. There's no manipulation in this. There's no manipulation. Okay, I can't say that because everything is manipulation. We're all subconsciously or consciously connecting with the energies that we have put in our timeline. We've manipulated that. We've created that. We've laid that path for ourselves to pick up breadcrumbs and follow. But I hear you have two sides of yourself deciding which way is up and which way is down. And you're not allowing yourself to really embrace that freedom in the wind beneath your wings. Infinite light, the infinite light in the darkest places. We find ourselves of infinite light. You're finding yourself of infinite light. You're finding that no matter how deep you go, there is acceptance and abundance. This right here. This is your gold. This is your cornucopia. You are your gold. You are your cornucopia. Not your human version or perspective of yourself, but the expanded version and perspective of yourself. The big visionary perspective of yourself. You have incredible gifts and ideas. And you just need to take control of your quest and let everything that is not in alignment, give it peace. And just let the energy develop how it is meant to, or how it is supposed to. You don't need to control it. You don't need to control it anymore. You don't need to control it. Discipline is not about control. Discipline is about opening yourself up to receive and to be in alignment with clarity, with what you are moving towards. That is it. What you are wanting to learn, what you are wanting to instill. And you may not even know what that is. So stop limiting yourself, because you have this expansiveness inside of you that is ready to come out and play. Like, it is ready to come out and play. Like, I am seeing somebody that's like, it is time to communicate. It is time to connect. It is time to wield my sword of truth. It's coming in. You have the wheel of fortune. You don't have to do anything but tap into your creative abundance. That is it. Shift the perspective that you're looking at all of your life's pieces through, the lens that you're looking through. Shift that. Cosmic ancestors, see the light by staying grounded. Just focus on doing what keeps you grounded and in the energy that you benefit, grow, and connect with. That can be rigorous for some of you. Some of you enjoy the routine in the process. That could be chaotic. Some of you enjoy the spontaneity, and some of you are going to find a lot of kindred spirits around you when you allow yourself to step into that spontaneous combustion that you're moving towards. It is time. You are on a new venture. You have all of your ducks in a row. You are looking in the right direction. Your energy is in alignment. Your solar plexus is activated. Your words are hitting your home. Your words are hitting your home. Oh my gosh, this reading is so beautiful. Like, I have to share this even though the lights that are being casted maybe make me look gaunt and sickly. Some of you guys are just going through a transformation where you're just peeling everything off of your bone structure, like vulture energy, right? Regeneration energy, right? You're just like, you're sharing yourself, the pieces of yourself, the dark and light pieces of yourself with yourself so intimately and so purely that there is nothing but love, compassion, acceptance, learning, growth, change in perspective, and fucking abundance. Like, your past that you have been through is trying to offer you abundance in your now, and you're not choosing to learn from it because there's some sense of chill that you get because it's your power. Some of you just need to move to receive your power. Move to receive, move to receive. Some of you are taking a physical move, but moving into more receptivity of yourself, more grounding of yourself, like taking control of the vibrations in your range of capability. Now, queens can be cold. I mean, swords can kind of be cold. They do kind of represent the air element, and they come in wielding their power. Like, they just have this very goal-oriented vision, and I'm seeing that might need to be the crown that you put on your head, is being more goal-oriented. And that does not mean that you need to organize. That just means that you need to have something that motivates you, something that pulls you forward, something that entices you, something that allows you to see the opportunity. So many beautiful opportunities coming through. You're really working on clearing and shifting your vibration. You may not even know that you're doing that because you're so in such a space of standing in your truth right now. Such a beautiful energy. Yeah. King of Pentacles. You're grounding. You're building. You're building your reality. You're softening in the way that you build. Like, I just saw hands just touching soft dirt. Just very, very peacefully. Very connected. Very electrically charged right now. Tell me more about this electric current and how we can support. Celebrate. This electric current is a celebration of everything that you've envisioned coming in for yourself. You're taking those first steps on that path to enlightening your possessions, enlightening the attention that you receive or that you command. Some of you are really in your Emperor phase. Not surprising. I mean, we do have Aries season coming up. Okay, so we have had so far the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Cups on the bottom. There is emotional satisfaction and celebration. There is this lightness that you'll be able to receive and have reflected back at you when you celebrate how far you've come. Right now, though, you may be keeping everything to your chest. The Seven of Swords is all about secrets and hiding. Secrets and hiding. And the only reason why you're doing that is because your foundation, your emotional well-being is extremely important to you. We have the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck. That speaks all about emotional fulfillment, right? Emotional fulfillment coming from a space of not having enough, coming from a space of not knowing how to ask for help, coming from a space of not knowing how to speak your truth and what you need, coming from a space of giving and giving and giving and giving and giving, but not actually knowing where you're deriving from. Now your energy is coming directly at you from the source. The energy that you are creating right now is not only for others to receive, it's also for you to receive your abundance, and it's time for you to start taking the step in the direction of your passions. Aligning with your vision. The vision is clear. You just won't accept it because you're learning to appreciate the peace and stillness, the peace in the simple words. You know, a lot of people say that I'm hard to understand. When you try to logically break down my life and my word, like, it is difficult to understand me. But not everybody needs to understand you, because illumination doesn't always happen on the entitled person's time. Illumination, healing, growth, perspective happens when you're ready to take accountability for the pain that you've caused, for the love that you've created. We have the Two of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Star. I'm going to talk about these three cards right here. Because there's a union, there's a divine union with another being that is going to catalyze you into this abundance. You're going to create, it's a partnership, it's a deal. Okay? It's a partnership, it's a deal, it's a celebration. But we have the Three of Swords separating the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So there's this emotional take to your past that you've just taken a back seat on, and all of the fire energy, that the element of fire that is surrounding you is telling you to stand in your sensual, connected depth of power and pull from the source, pour from the source. If you can't find the source, do not pour your cup. If you can't align with the source of where your lava is flowing, oh my goodness, that's weird. If you can't stand the heat of your soul, you will continuously be broken down over and over again. There is this need for emotional capacity. You have an expanded capacity that you are trying to tap into right now, but you're still kind of stuck in this cycle of pain, of remorse, of heartache and heartbreak. And fill those cracks with gold, baby. Fill those cracks with gold. You are the motherfucking star. That does not mean that there are not other stars. It just means that you are the motherfucking star, and you're going to shine no matter the fuck what you try to do to hide it. And don't, your time is being offered to you. Your time is being offered to you. When you omit all of the karmic things that you're grounded to or tied to that no longer serve you, the illumination comes and you can peacefully wait for others to meet you, because you will be in your space. Some of you guys are stuck back in the time of MySpace. Yeah, there's an emotional transformation. There's a love that is deeply evolving within yourself. There is this appreciation of yourself, this receptivity of your journey, of the regeneration, of the letting go, of the trusting the next part of the journey, allowing that overflow, allowing yourself to overflow, allowing you to know that you are always in truth no matter what, and you're always truly meeting your full self that you're creating room for. Create more room for yourself. Study yourself. The Ankh is coming up again in this picture right here. Maybe drawn to Egyptian alchemy, Egyptian priestess and priesthood ceremony. Beautiful message, you guys.